Thank you for joining. Okay. So aloha, welcome. Thank you for joining, Brian, for our Love, Peace, Harmony session. This is our self-care and service practice in the love, peace, and harmony field. And let's get started by sharing what we're going to be doing today. So I think this is our 12th session in this series. And we'll do a check-in and we'll review some of the 8 dimensions of wellness. But today's session will focus on intellectual wellness and what that means. And we'll do a love, peace, and harmony meditation to support our intellectual wellness. So let's go ahead and here is some of the 8 dimensions of wellness. We have covered the emotional, environmental, financial in the previous session, so feel free to watch those again if you need. And today we'll focus on the intellectual wellness. So there might be different definitions of intellectual wellness, but I'm going to use this one that I found, that it recognizes our creative abilities and it encourages us to find ways to expand our knowledge and skills, and I would say wisdom as well. And it encourages learning, as it's important for us to explore new ideas in order to become better rounded or to just improve our well-being. It can stimulate curiosity, which can motivate us to try new things and to develop a better understanding of oneself and others, right? So as we think about our own self-care and our service, to understand ourselves, to understand others, we can serve ourselves, we can help serve more people. And this can be developed through a variety of ways. We will be doing the love, peace, and harmony field meditation. But it can be developed through personal, professional. I will include spiritual development, cultural, community, spiritual involvement, and personal interests and hobbies. For me, I'm writing Tao Calligraphy because that is one of my favorite things to do. And I find that it's very, very valuable. And you'll see the Tao Calligraphies in our Tao Calligraphy meditation today, or with the meditation with the love, peace, harmony field. Okay, so I wanted to just add this in about intelligence, and one of the ways that we can move into greater intelligence. And for those of you who are perhaps familiar with Dr. Master Sha, who is the founder of the creator of the love, peace, harmony fields, the Tao Calligraphies. And in the Tao 2 book, he talks about a few different types of intelligence, mainly the mind intelligence, heart intelligence, and soul intelligence, and also intelligence from the true self, or the one Shen that he calls it. And you can get more information from this Tao 2 book, pages 145, 147, if you want to explore these areas a bit more. Because it can offer you another perspective that you might not have considered before in terms of how we can develop our intelligence and it kind of fits into our intellectual well-being. He also offers very, free classes on YouTube. This is the Tao Te Ching, which is a very profound ancient book of wisdom that many have tried or have attempted, I'll say, to translate. And you may have different types of translation with that. But he allows it to even go a bit deeper, in my opinion, my humble opinion. So that is one way that you can move in terms of your intellectual well-being, to learn something different. And that also leads to greater wisdom. So, okay, wonderful. Thank you, Naomi and Mom. They're in person to see the fields. Okay, so this was something that we have brought up before about our monitoring gauges. And so just in terms of your intellectual well-being that we've talked about, and for some of you who are familiar with Dr. Master Sha's teachings, you can think about it as your mind intelligence, well-being in that area, right? Your heart intelligence, which could be connected to the emotions, the thoughts, emotions, right? The body intelligence we mentioned, and the actions and behaviors. Or if you wanted to go deeper, like the true self, I would say, intelligence that he talks about in the Tao Tu book. So I want you to let's think about how you're doing at this time. Just as we're talking about intellectual well-being and how you feel you're doing and areas that you can further develop. Are you open to learning new things, to going deeper in certain types of wisdom and trying things that could be helpful for you and your self-care? I talked about Tao Calligraphy, and there's different levels of engagement with Tao Calligraphy. And we will use the meditation with the field, the Shang-Ai Ping An He. So many of you are maybe familiar, and some of you can learn how this works, how to connect with it as a field to just meditate, to receive the soul messages. Some of you can also trace, which is another level of engagement and learning about how the tracing helps to kind of activate an even stronger connection. And I am, I'm blessed to be a Tao calligraphy teacher who is able to teach how to write different messages. And that then takes another level of engagement, stimulating our intellectual processes, but also moving down the intelligence, not just with the mind intelligence, but the heart, to feel it on the soul level, and to also get in touch with what we talked about, Master Sha, in the Wanshin, intelligence connected with your Wanshin or your true self intelligence. So I want you to just close your eyes for a moment and just reflect on what we might have talked about. Some of you may not be too familiar or not feel as connected, but just allow yourself to notice how it felt in your body to connect with your intellectual well-being, and let your body show you how connected you are in this aspect of your self-care. So some of you may maybe go to your brain or your mind area, wanting to maybe develop some mind intelligence that can maybe lead to greater wisdom. Some might be in terms of the heart intelligence. Some of you may think of it as emotional intelligence, where you're able to really understand your own emotions, as well as emotions of others. Or maybe this is an area you want to develop. Just notice where in your body you might be holding signs about your emotional intelligence. And how about for your soul intelligence? The message or information. In our teaching, soul is information, and what may come from that, those messages and informations we are holding at this deeper level of ourselves, at our soul level. And some of you who are more advanced students of Dr. Master Sha may be familiar with the Wanshin term, and are really working to connect with your Wanshan intelligence that comes from there, our true self, our highest self, you may think of it. Some of you may can think of it as if you have a spiritual father or mother that you hold near and dear to your heart, and wisdom coming from this high level of being, or that heart within yourself, like your Christ nature, your Buddha nature, and the intelligence that coming from this highest self, Tao self, Tao nature. You connect there. But whatever it is that you are wanting, just feel it within your body. And we're going to connect with the Tao Calligraphy, Love, Peace, Harmony field. So allow yourself to connect and engage, dear, the Love, Peace, Harmony field. We'll give it love. This is our soul power. Love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Please assist us in developing our intellectual well-being, for us to learn, to grow, to be open, to try some things that we may not have known or thought of, but can really help our well-being. So for some of you, you might be this Tao calligraphy meditation. You're already extending and expanding yourself to do this meditation with us, to take in the message of love, peace, and harmony, to be able to connect with these Tao calligraphies that you might not fully understand. How does Tao calligraphy heal? But by opening yourself up to receive and learn more, you can gain more of this intelligence to benefit your well-being. So inhale light through your nose from the field. Imagine it 360 degrees around you. And bring it to your lower abdomen. Exhale, let that light expand and just notice your body as we are focusing on improving our intellectual well-being. And notice if there is a part of your body that is responding to this idea of improving and our intellectual well-being as part of our self-care and our service practice, where we'll also invite all others on a soul level, our friends, those who might need this type of wisdom or this type of practice that can allow them to go to the next level, opening their heart, expand their creativity, to feel that learning is fun and valuable. So just notice in your body, what place in your body responds. You might feel some tension or some pain or discomfort, heaviness. Whatever it is, just notice it. So this practice, where we're taking it from Tao science, and that we connect, is another type of wisdom that you can learn from Dr. Verlin and Dr. Master Jigong Shao. But we can experience a little bit by just connecting with that area. And if you're not sure how your body is feeling, just try to connect. You can connect with your heart, which carries heart intelligence. Your mind, it could be your brain. You might be feeling things in your head area. You might feel it in your lower abdomen, abdominal area, or your first chakra, or the bottom of your torso, that you may connect with different levels of the intelligence, whether it's soul intelligence, Wanchen, or your true self intelligence that we're focusing on in our first soul house. And this is a wisdom that some of you have learned. And you can learn by watching any of the free YouTube on Dr. Master Sha, Tao Te Ching, reading any of his books. This one comes from Tao 2. And there's a saying, developing intelligence. It's a Kaifa Journal, develop intelligence, meaning all the types of intelligence, increasing your intellectual well-being in this area. And breathe in through your nose the light of the field, and allow it to go into that area of your body that's holding the message of where you can improve, expand this intellectual well-being. Just allow yourself to receive. I want you to just meditate. There might be a message that comes to you about what it is that your soul wants to do for its next step in developing our intellectual well-being. So for me, what comes up is that, I'm continuing my studies with the Tao 2 book. We've had a assignment of studying the Tao 1, Tao 2. But my body and my heart is resonating with and understanding the next level, learning about the Tao 2 wisdom, the Tao Te Ching. Some of you may have other things that come up, intellectual and creativity pursuits of, expanding in those areas. It could be for business and growing, knowing some business or other areas, Tao Calligraphy, other things that can allow you to feel well-rounded, fulfilled, excite you. So if you found something that you've connected with, I'm going to be playing the Love, Peace, Harmony, and I want you to just allow yourself to receive this light and positive message from the field. And imagine that it is just helping to support, developing, bringing these positive messages of love, peace, and harmony to build your intellectual well-being, to support your intellectual well-being. To relax your body. You can feel, where am I holding the messages for my intellectual well-being? Where is it represented in my body? Where do I want to develop? Put out that intention and receive from the field. It's love, peace, harmony field. Inhaling through your nose, bringing that light and message of love, peace, and harmony to the area of your body. So that is in Mandarin. Some of you may have intellectual pursuits of wanting to build your language abilities. So just notice again your intention, what your soul is wanting for you in the next step to bring the sense of creativity and positive information that can support you. And again, if you haven't done so, invite those that you may know who may be needing to develop this aspect of their well-being, of their life. You can invite them on the soul level, which is just calling their souls to join us in this practice, which offers them service. You can later share this link to them so they can learn this information and do the practice. And again, just gently return to bringing in the love, peace, harmony message to boost this aspect of our well-being. For some, it might be clearing mind blockages that close our hearts and minds to trying something new, to trying something different that can be helpful for us. For some, it's boosting confidence that we can develop our intelligence on various levels. Moving to a higher growth mindset that was covered in one of the wellness sessions on Thursdays. And you can just notice in your body what's coming up. This also helps us to develop an inner intelligence of our own selves, of our minds, our hearts, our bodies, our soul. So feel the love and light of the field going deeper into the area of your body that needs the support. Feel it connecting with that area. Inhaling the light Continue to stay connected with the field. So it's just a short practice that you can always return to get in touch and boost this area of your life, your intellectual well-being. Again, breathe in love and light, love, peace, and harmony to support your intellectual well-being. Bring it to your lower abdomen. Exhale, let that light expand throughout your body, filling your body with this love, peace, and harmony, supporting your intellectual well-being and your intention. What you were, that may have come up, the message that, I want to pursue learning this, or I want to get back into, studying this. So just notice, allow the field, again, inhale, that it supports your intention. For me, like studying the Tao book or studying Tao calligraphy more. Inhaling the light, exhaling, bringing that message of love, peace, and harmony to support your request. We're just going to say thank you, thank you, thank you to the field, to all that we have connected with. Some of you had maybe silently connected with your own treasures, your own teams. And if you haven't done so, you can redo this practice the next time. I would say to return to this practice this week and dedicate yourself to this emotional well-being, supporting it, developing it, and allow yourself to stay connected. Remember your intention and your message. And we'd love to see if anybody wants to share anything that they felt or saw. Started a minute later, so please feel free. You can write down in the chat. I did want to share if you wanted to continue this wellness journey. Practice, take action daily or regularly. Some of you may have intentions of what you wanted to learn or study. Set that time to practice or study, or do this practice so you can just support this aspect of your life so it can occur naturally for you. Okay? You can continue if you didn't get a chance to answer the question, what can you do to improve your intellectual wellness and to support the intellectual wellness of others? And that will be part of the service that you can do. So these are questions that you can take with you in your maybe your meditation throughout the week to continue to support this aspect. And you can continue to join, wellness journey. We have our free wellness evenings with Tao Calligraphy. And this is again with a set of different Tao calligraphies. What we're meditating with today is a love, peace, harmony calligraphies that Master Sha has given to humanity as a gift, as a complimentary service. And he also has given this next level of Tao calligraphies with very high frequency and vibration that can really focus on a particular area of health and well-being. So the next level. And these we have on Thursday evenings, 7 to 8 p.m. Hawaii time. It is also recorded, so you can go to our YouTube channel, Satori Family Wellness Center. And there's a playlist for that, but you can please register at our Eventbrite page. And again, being able to self-care is not selfish. To take this time for yourself is not selfish. It is to increase. Self-care is to increase our quality of service. So this week, see if you can dedicate yourself to your intellectual well-being and to serve the intellectual well-beings of others. You might be able to teach other people some information. You might be able to lead them to our teacher, Dr. Master Shah, that has so much wisdom that they can learn a lot from. So thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Mom. And I believe you said Naomi was there. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Brian. And thank you those who may be watching our the recording or on Facebook. I didn't get a chance to see if anyone is. So funny. Oh, wonderful. Thank you. And they get to experience the love, peace, harmony feel that we have live. So let's have them show it. There we go. They're showing that they're live. It's the same calligraphies I have in the back here. Thank you. Yeah, it's very powerful in person. So if you do get the chance, if you are in Maui, to have the chance to join my mom and Naomi there and experience it, let them know, and we'd be happy to have you join. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you. Bye.